Hi, it's Keith from the Evangelical Free Church, Stony Stratford, and today we're continuing our series of short talks in the Psalms, and we're looking at Psalm 46. We live in a very turbulent world. We only have to put on the news to understand that. And the psalmist also lived in such a world. So how did he cope? Well, the start of this psalm really gives us the key. Verse 1 and 2. God is our refuge and strength, and ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way. Creation seemed in chaos around him. See how he continues. And the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, and the mountains quake with their surging. Nature is in chaos, and we only have to look around the world to see that there can be natural disasters. The world can be a difficult and even dangerous place. But the psalmist notes that even in a damaged world like our own, God can bring comfort. He talks about a place where God is. He talks about the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells, verse 4. And he says this, verse 5, God is within her, she will not fall. God will help her at the break of day. And now he turns to the human world. The city of God, God's dwelling place, as it were, is a peaceful place because God is there. But, verse 6, nations are in uproar, kingdoms fall. There is chaos all around. And that really reflects, doesn't it, human history. Has there really been a time in human history when there haven't been wars or strife of some kind? I think we'd be very hard to find such a time. But he continues to look to God. God is to him a fortress, a place of security. And he challenges us as readers to consider him. Verse 8, come and see the works of the Lord, the desolations he has brought on the earth. He makes wars cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. This world may be a messed up place due to man's disobedience against God's law, but one day God is going to set it to rights. In the meantime, we have free will. We have a choice. Are we going to live God's way? Are we going to continue our own way? And we're challenged on this by the psalmist, verse 10. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. Sometimes people say to me, well, I've not got anything against God. Well, basically, this psalm shows that if we are not going his way, actually we're in rebellion against him. Actually, we're in a position where we are apart from him. But if we go his way, if we consider him, if we turn to him and look to him, well, we have a future. Look at how the psalmist ends the psalm, verse 11. It's very much like the start. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. What did he say? God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. That's how he started the psalm. And the psalm is really bookended by these two verses. So the question for us is, are we giving God his proper place? Are we considering him? The trouble with life is it gets very busy, things get pushed to one side, and very often we can put important decisions off. But the psalmist urges us to be still and know God, to consider him, to give him his place, to exalt him, and to give him the proper praise and worship. Thank you for listening.